Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shut Your Mouth Lounge, episode number 354, featuring one Addy.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. He's still on it. He's still fucking with me. Still either not saying anything in response or waiting just long enough that I feel like I have to say something. You fucker. And then there's Pink, who doesn't do that.
Hey.
There you go.
Why did they think they did it too? Just to prove you wrong.
The devil on one shoulder, the angel on the other.
Yeah.
You know, this YouTube thing, what's the deal with it?
Nobody really knows. We're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
It's been around since like 2005. We still can't comprehend it.
it's a new frontier for all of the freaks to upload themselves to without needing a circus owner to do it for them. Usually,
Yeah. Brings a new meaning to the phrase digital circus, I suppose.
yeah. I mean, one of my favorite terms that has been coined, like it was coined in relation or like to spite, I guess, the term influencer, which is just e-clown, and yeah, apt.
Yeah. It's one of those things when you think about, like, if I were a YouTuber making videos, what would I be like? And it's inevitably one of the thoughts that just occurs is I would be a clown for other people's amusement.
Yeah.
Would I be willing to get paid for that? Yes, I would absolutely be willing to get paid for that. But fundamentally, I would be a clown for other people's amusement, and that would be my living.
I mean, that's the entertainment industry, just as a whole, baby.
Yeah. Well, excuse you, some of them don't get called clowns, they get called artists.
True.
Or badasses.
Yeah.
There's really three paths in life. You see three roads ahead. Which one do you choose? Nonetheless. All right, you fucking clowns. I have a YouTube channel. I have two. One has Total War stuff. It probably won't see any uploads this week because the big news this week already dropped. I have a non-Total War channel, which will definitely still be dropping some mixture of like For Honor and Overwatch. I've not played anything with Mike in forever. Like, I've talked to him once this week and once last week, and both of them we were like, yeah, we should play something. But then we trail off into talking about fucking Castlevania or whatever, and we spend 7 hours talking about Castlevania.
Yeah.
Well, not 7 hours talking about Castlevania, but Castlevania, Quentin Tarantino, Martin Scorsese, and then 7 hours later, we're like, we should have played a video game. Yeah, we should have. All right, good night.
I feel like the Castlevania Netflix series would have been better with that cast.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of things you could have done to improve that.
Like you just say,
But nonetheless,
every episode's production begins with fucking Scorsese and Tarantino having a fist fight.
you're not real cinema,
Yeah.
Biff. All right, yeah. On Addy, on your channels, what's the deal?
Well, no reviews still. I am currently this is gonna be the time for me to actually log the fuck in. I have already made four things that I needed to make for university. I am shooting a movie tomorrow. I've already begun shooting the movie, and then wholly unrelated. I need to know this. Wholly unrelated to the production. The lead actress is currently in hospital.
No, that's no good.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
So she pulled out of the production. You know, for reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've already asked someone else to step in, and I'm making like a 4-minute short movie. It may get posted, it may not. It probably won't. Honestly, it's in English. I might send it to y'all so you can hear what a Hungarian accent actually sounds like for real. But otherwise, like I'm not really planning for it to go to like distribution. It's just
Yeah.
It's literally I'm making this movie to make sure that I have the tools required to try to run a production as a director.
Yeah. Proof of concept.
Yeah. So then I have a bunch of shit to write, like 20 some, maybe 30 pages. So that's gonna be fun. I have to watch great movies like Cloverfield to do that.
Cloverfield doesn't strike me as too bad. You mean Cloverfield or Cloverfield Lane or Cloverfield Paradox? Because those three movies are all very different.
I think it's the OG Cloverfield, but I remember seeing it when it came out and I thought it sucked.
I'm not a found footage guy, but it seems like one of the instances where they actually did interesting stuff with found footage.
I remember it being awfully boring.
Okay.
But, yeah. I mean, it's been more than 10 years, so who knows?
Yeah.
So yeah, that, and then in the early, like the first 2 weeks of December, I think, is when I have my exam season. So yeah. Which, I mean, it's only just like, exams about law and film history and whatchamacallit, like the history of Christianity, because I have to fucking do that. I wouldn't otherwise.
Oh.
So, easy stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, with all of that shit, I don't really have time to dedicate to actually like making a review, because you would be surprised, but like I didn't fucking waste all, like, if when I made reviews during the summer, I didn't waste those months just fucking going, hey, I'm twiddling my thumbs up my arse. And then like in the last week before releasing the videos, I just go, oh shit, I need to make a review, and then I sit down and make the review. No, that shit actually takes time. And so yeah, not to mention that, like, even before, like, one of the reasons that I still have the 30 pages to write is because I started writing them at the start of the semester, and then I entered fucking infinite writing block, and I went, cool, I'm literally 100 characters away from finishing the first fucking papers. 100, and I can't finish it.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's why I'm procrastinating on those and hoping that the writer's block just vanishes, and I'm just doing all of the stuff that I can do without having to write about it first.
Yeah.
Then for the second channel, I have Kingdom Hearts. Oh, it begins. I see.
Oh no.
So, thus far, throughout Kingdom Hearts, I have grown to have a rivalry with Hook. He always beats my ass. He's the one boss that does it consistently across games.
And he's only like a boss in 2 games.
3, I think.
Is he there for Dream Drop Distance?
No, but he's in Birth by Sleep.
Okay, Birth by Sleep, the original. Oh, Chain of Memories. I forgot about Chain of Memories. Okay. I was very mixed up there. I was like, I can't see him being in 358 over 2 days.
Yeah. He might. Honestly, he might be. I don't know. I haven't played Dreams yet. Over the days. Whatever. Then, Bloody Roar 2.
I feel like that needs to be a statement alone to Pink about this, the sheer size and length of the Kingdom Hearts games. The Addy has been playing these games for years now and uploading videos for years now. There is still an entire game Addy has not touched.
Not
a phone game. Not a fucking phone game. A game for the fucking DS.
Yeah, I mean the reason that I haven't touched it is technically I know what happens in Days because they included a movie version of
Movie
it.
form.
Yeah, in the release, and I watched that, but I didn't play Dream or Days. And also, technically, like I will not be playing Days once I get to it. I will be playing Days the way it was intended to because some fucking insane person actually went and did a whole conversion mod where you can run Days, the DS version of Days. You can run that on the PC, and it's been reformatted to work like a console game, like a home console game.
I see.
So I tested that out. I tested out the menus, and it actually fucking works. And I went, wow. And I'm waiting for the day that I reach that, but I still have to finish Chain of Memories. I have to beat Kingdom Hearts 2, and then Days will come. Like Days will, at the current rate, Days will probably begin airing, not shooting, airing, in 2027 or maybe 2028.
More.
Yeah, like just judging by how long the other two Kingdom Hearts stuff it has been, because Kingdom Hearts, when I recorded that in December 2023, it's gonna be ending next year. And
Oh Lord.
Chain of Memories, I started recording it this year, but I forget when exactly. But I started recording it this year. And Chain of Memories currently ends. I am not finished, but I am close to finishing Sora's side, which there's also Riku's, and Riku's is like, I don't know, a quarter of the size of Sora's. So you know that's not that bad, but it's still pretty bad. And let's see, can I find where the last episode of Chain of Memories is currently? That's the last video with the thumbnail, but I am pretty sure I uploaded videos. Yes, there we go. There was a point where I said I'm not making all of these fucking thumbnails. I'll make them once I'm done with the series. Here it is. Alright, the last Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories video thus far is March 30th, 2026.
Nice.
And I just got really I remember just from the title, I got unreasonably angry in that. Like I was just exhausted because I spent a month grinding the cards I needed to advance, and then I got like an hour of footage, and then the hour of footage I got was fighting two bosses and then finding a new door that I can't unlock.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was nice. And then finally, Digimon Survive, the series that no one watches.
Yeah.
It comes in waves. Like Kingdom Hearts was Kingdom Hearts 1 was the series that no one watched for the longest time, and now it's actually getting views. And that's surprising. But I guess upload Kingdom Hearts videos for like a fucking year every week, and then YouTube will eventually go, wait, are you a Kingdom Hearts YouTuber?
I guess we can work with this. At least you're not one of those fucked up variety YouTubers.
Yeah. And that's the problem. I am a variety YouTuber.
Not anymore, you're not.
Back of the fucking line with you, kid.
Yeah. It could be worse. At least the variety content I do can be put into a couple, like it can be put into a couple of intersecting boxes, like anime, visual novels, RPGs, I guess. Yeah. Fighting games, definitely. There's some overlap in those. Speaking of, I just want to note this. Next week, the fighting game video coming out, or rather the week after. The fighting game video coming out. I love this title. But the question remains, what can Guan do?
That's dumb.
Yeah. That's Dynasty Warriors by the way, the first one, and I titled it that way because I spent the entire video being confused about Guan Yu's moveset. So yeah, that's it for my channels.
All right. On the group channel, tomorrow, the 27th, it is Payday 2 Part 38, where we steal a Christmas tree. That was a really neat heist.
Yeah.
On the 28th, Last Blade 2 Part 10. On the 29th, Street Fighter 6 Part 39. On the 30th, Castle Crashers Part 10. On the 1st of December, For Honor Part 6. On the 2nd of December, Happy Triggers is Part 31, December 2nd. Ooh.
Well, I know stuff is coming out. I'm just not
Yeah.
entirely sure I understood when it's coming out.
December 2nd, we are seeing Dragon Romper.
That does appear to be the case.
I think.
Why are you guys having romps with dragons?
Why not? It's cool.
And you know what? The dragon chick from League of Legends, that's not a bad choice. On December 3rd, X-Men versus Street Fighter. And that's the week.
Shit.
Yeah.
Like every time the thing with dragons comes up, I just remember Ragu.
The spaghetti sauce?
No, well, yes, I would assume they're named after that, but Nekojishi. Y'all don't remember this somehow. Pink, you weren't there, so I believe you not remembering this. And have y'all? I mean, you know, it wasn't a core memory, I guess. But
Nah.
But yeah, by looking at the HIO horror games, we were like it gave us like Nekojishi, and this was years before we actually played it. It gave us Nekojishi, and soon was in the call. I think it was for a podcast. I forget, but yeah, we made fun of it. It was 3 characters on screen. It was a cat twink. It was the Bora cat love interest, and it was a dragon guy in like the Christian mesh shirt, and his name was Ragu. And we made fun of that guy so hard that like I don't know why, but I remember this, and that's why years later I went, we need to play Nekochishi as a joke. Cause Ragu is in there, and we made fun of Ragu. There's precedent on the channel that we know Nekochishi exists.
I have no memory of this.
I'll post an image of Ragu. Well, okay, I found an image of someone editing Ragu, the food stuff on Ragu, the dragon. I literally could not find another image that wasn't fucking fan made. This is the closest you'll get.
Okay, I remember this game. I was not there for. Pink was.
No, that's what I'm saying. Years before we played it for the channel, we made fun of it. Pink wasn't there for us making fun of it. Pink and I recorded the game.
Okay.
Why do I remember these things? I don't know. So anyway.
Is that the dating simulator?
Yeah, that's Nekojishi, the one we played, the furry godmother.
Okay, yeah. I thought it looked familiar.
Yeah. That guy, the main character. Because remember, we said that we'd get back to it sometime, so that guy is still taking a shower.
He's been in there for years.
We can't let him out.
He has become a raisin. It's been so long.
Well, at a certain point, it's fucking Chinese water torture territory of like he's melted down to a skeleton.
Yeah. The thing is, though, that I played the standalone version, and then I found out that there's Nekojishi is free, by the way. So I found out that it's also on Steam, so I now also have the Steam version.
Oh man.
Which probably, which I got basically because I think it would be funny if we ever actually get back to recording it. It would be funny if we get fucking achievement pop-ups. It's added layer of comedy. But yeah, anyway.
Boy. All right. The year of 2021. Before we even start, how do you guys remember the year of 2021?
I think I've got a pretty good grasp on 2021. You said knowing he did not have a good grasp on 2021 is going to be surprised by a majority of these things that we talk about on this channel.
It was one of those years that kind of got 2020 and 2021 both kind of just got eaten by COVID, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2022, that's like, okay, things are starting to ease up. And that one I can clearly remember more or less because, like, oh, we were on the farm. I graduated. 2021, it's kind of a blur.
Yeah, 2021, I remember, the one thing I remember of 2021 is, I forget which of these podcasts we did, but I did it like a PSA, do not go back and listen to any of the podcasts in 2021, they were bad. Like,
yeah.
As a blanket statement.
Okay.
But yeah, I think 2021 for me, like the one memorable thing about 2021 was that was when my fucking mental health was unraveling.
No.
More or less. I mean, there's a video while getting all of the videos up so we can go through them. There was a video that I watched and I went, oh wait, we uploaded this because that's how I don't fucking like that's how much I don't remember it. I remember the session. I remember hating the session because that was during a time when inexplicably there was just white noise in my head. And I mean just like straight up genuinely cannot think there's noise there, but it's not like actual audible noise. It's just I know that things are not straight, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll probably elaborate on it once we get to the actual video, if I remember. But yeah, like that video kind of summarizes the year for me. Where like I remember stuff that happened, I think, but at the same time, like a lot of it is just like, oh shit, like things were bad. Not necessarily in quality, just in my headspace personally.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
So I guess shall we begin? Scrolling through the videos.
Shall we?
Let's do it. Which is the first video of 2021?
The first video is Claw for Grabs.
Street Fighter 5 Part 4.
All right.
Very fighting gamey start to the year.
Yeah.
Here's Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, and Tekken.
Ew.
I believe this was still around. I believe this was around the time we were still just starting to do a bunch of fighting game content, so there was an early rush for it. It was harder to do it.
We would
have
been doing Guilty Gear around this time as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Guilty Gear was a bit
Guilty Gear was one of
this.
the few we could easily set up because we weren't using Fightcade yet, so it was actually pretty difficult to get a lot of fighting games together.
Yeah.
It's still fucking pain in the ass to try and get us together for Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because, like, well, kind of own it all on different platforms here.
Yeah, I mean the only thing holding us back is just I think even Pink owns it on PC. So like the only thing holding us back is just me not owning it on PC.
Oh, I don't think I don't own it on PC. I've got it on PS3.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have it on PC, but I've never picked it up for you on PC because it's one of those games where like, yeah, if you can't run it, that'd be a pretty shitty gift. A lot of Devolution can't draw. I appreciate that it chose my drawings for the thumbnails on Akuma and Bison. I'll choose.
That's a
I'll
pretty
choose
sweet
to be-
bison there.
I'll choose to believe that the audience naively assumes it's one of you guys, and clearly I was doing better than that.
I love the big, well-pronounced chin on Zenyatta in my drawing.
I love the little tiny mouth that makes him look really like smug about some stupid prank he's pulled.
Yeah. That wasn't even
Like,
supposed
I'm
to be a mouth.
imagining-
Yeah.
I'm imagining Ramatra sits down on a chair, but then there's a thumbtack on it and go, ow, oh, and it just cuts to Zenyatta's face, and that's Zenyatta's face.
Yeah.
Oh, you, Zenyatta.
And like, if memory serves, that's not even supposed to be a mouth. That's the whatchamacallit. That's like Zenyatta, if memory serves, has these ridges going along the upper part of his where his mouth would be, I guess. And that's supposed to be the underline of the ridge, so you know that there's a whatchamacallit, an incline there, I guess, like a sudden incline. But it really just looks like
Yeah.
he has a very small mouth and he's very sad.
I gotta mention, I think one of the best thumbnails we ever put on the channel is Gary's mod a little bit further down, Land of Pure Imagination, which is a dead Frank West on the ground. There's a Combine soldier from Half-Life 2 that in the background Ezio is shooting some kind of dark energy orb at. Meanwhile, there's Phil Collins from GTA Vice City with the Infinity Gauntlet on one hand as blood is spraying out of his face.
That is a pretty sweet thumbnail.
It's a pretty that's just Gary's mod right there.
Yeah.
Like VR chat, if you traded out decent body movements in exchange for people just spawning nuclear bombs. Heroes of Might and Magic 3, that one was one of the sad ones of like, this game feels cool. It's just that the turn timer takes so long. Like, if they would let us take simultaneous turns, we absolutely would have played a lot more of that game. But it was just it's just so much of your experience was sitting and looking at a sprite doing its idle animation while the other players were having their turns.
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder if
And
there's a
then
mod to
because
fix that.
The turns took so long, it's like nobody could ever really learn how to play the game as well on top of that.
But see,
not
Yeah,
as
when it was
hands-on
your
with
turn, you felt bound by rules of being polite to rush through your turn as fast as possible and not learn what your characters actually do.
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't have a problem with learning the game, but that's because Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is one of my childhood games. So
That's what I was about to say. That's the thing that's exclusive to me and Pink there, because Addy understood.
yeah. But I like the titling of these videos, especially the first one.
I don't know. Heroes of Fist Bump is pretty good.
Heroes of Fist Bump and Magi. because I eventually I forget what happened. I think we ran out of music. Like the game just bugged and none of us had background music for whatever reason. It was all sound effects. So I just went fuck it, opened up Spotify and turned on the Sonic Forces soundtrack. and while that was happening on my end, W was getting like killed by a random group of Magi.
Sounds right.
But yeah, I wonder if there's like a community mod that fixes turn timers so it's not turn timers, it's simultaneous.
That would be curious. Modding multiplayer gets really iffy though.
Yeah. It's fine.
Dang beasts.
It's fine, bro. It's fine, bro. Just turn on Hamachi. I know you want to.
Yeah. Yeah. Gang
But as
Beasts.
Alex was saying, Guilty Gear Strive, what a great game that was.
Yeah.
The open beta. They still haven't fixed the
Yeah.
lobby system.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like when I look back at those videos, I didn't get to play Strive, the game itself, so much, which is part of why at the time I didn't have that much of a negative opinion of the game itself. I just could not fucking stand the lobby system. And every time we go back, anytime they have a open weekend, anybody come in and play, it's like this lobby system still sucks fucking dick. Why is it still here?
It's load bearing.
Load bearing lobby system.
If they remove the lobby system, then Soul Bad Guy becomes balanced.
Oh no, we can't have that happen. Gary's mod part 10. It is worth just noting the title, The Spicy Innocent.
Yeah, I believe I made a reference to that last week.
Yeah, but now we're there. I have a question.
Yeah.
I see the Devolution Sims 4 Part 2, Living with Flair. Now, I assume that's in reference to the Flair wrestling family, but I don't remember us having Charlotte Flair as a sim, and yet the thumbnail here looks kind of like if you're trying to make a sim of Charlotte Flair. Did we not make a sim of Ric Flair?
We did. So this is the video that I was referencing. All throughout this recording, I wasn't thinking. I couldn't think. I tried, but yeah.
Is this the Fish Tacos Sims recording?
No, Fish Tacos was the earlier one. That was the one
Okay.
with Knuckles. This is the one where we figured out that you can have like blood related, like if we figured out that gay couples can have blood related kids.
Right.
And so
the game will try and figure out what the child of the two parents will look like, regardless of sexuality of the parents.
Yeah, so we had Ric Flair and Robotnik have a kid together called Chris, I think. I don't know who else was in there. It was definitely Robotnik and Ric Flair and their son. Which, yeah.
I otherwise have no recollection of this.
I don't know who else was there. I could probably open up the video and skip through it. See who this woman is. Apparently I brought back Knuckles.
I remember that. Yeah, we brought back some of the ones from the previous household that we didn't kill.
Wait, is that like Maricore being made then? Alright, that's Rick. Alright, woman. Who is woman? Oh, is it? It's Kemi!
Who is woman? No woman, no cry.
It's Kemi. Yes.
Weird. Right. I remember now. We were trying to find a way to find a hat for her, and we couldn't find the right hat for her.
Yeah. And then who else did we have? Yeah, that's Chris. He doesn't matter. He's not real. Who's the robot?
Well, there's Ric Flair.
Oh, Zenyatta!
Ah!
Of course, within the canon way, where Zen is his given name and Yara is his feminine name.
Yeah. Well, apparently, like with the similarities to Ramatra, maybe it's just Ada or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Etra. Wait, no.
Nonetheless.
I don't know.
Nonetheless, Devolution can't draw Bellsprout / Weapon Bell.
Yeah.
I will forever take pride in that one. Why did we choose just that specific Pokemon to draw? Come to think of it,
I think we just went, we should draw a Pokemon, and then one of us went, which one? And we all agreed we don't know. So one of us, I think, I don't remember which one of us. One of us just
I
shot
think
at
this
random
was a
Pokemon.
suggestion from me. I think that was
it would have
probably
to
a
be.
me take.
Because I'm aware of Bellsprout and Weeping Bell. I had Pokemon as a kid growing up, but I have not played a Pokemon game since I was like 11. So there's no way in hell I would have remembered that Pokemon's name. But that video,
I think the I don't even remember. I think the reason we've got the Bellsprout / Weeping Bell is because I didn't remember the name. I just remembered
That's right.
It was the plant Pokemon with a funny face.
You like drew the previous evolution.
Something like that. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that the thumbnail is your drawing of the Bellsprout.
That's mine.
Yeah, Addie drew the Bellsprout. I drew the Weeping Bell because it was just the big angry final form.
Well, I did that as well. So I guess then probably what happened is that Addie's the only one who did remember the right name for the Pokemon.
I guess so.
Hang on one
Nonetheless,
second.
I'll forever be the
second.
one Devolution can't draw where I actually did a solid drawing, probably because it's the only one I actually sketched ahead of time rather than just improving from the jump.
Oh, she's here.
Holy shit, he's kicking over furniture. Well, I don't know what's going on for him. What do you think, Addie?
Randy Savage.
You know, that's probably the best answer. I was going to say terrorist attack. Admittedly, it could be both.
Oh no, Randy Savage with bombs strapped to him.
I was thinking the terrorists were attacking Randy Savage.
Oh.
But that, really, whose side is he on?
Yeah. I mean, he fought Spider-Man.
He did. Which would make you think he's a bad guy. He was on the NWO, but then he was on the Wolfpack.
Yeah.
Who?
We're talking about how Macho Man and the terrorists are attacking you. But whose side is Macho Man on?
That's a great question.
Nonetheless.
Before we move forward, I do want to move backward a second because we kind of glossed over it with Gang Beasts. That was a lot of fun. We need to do that again because they just recently updated it like yesterday.
They did. They added a new map.
Yeah. But that was
yeah. All right. And then a few videos were uploaded by me. And why did I think it was a good idea to slap my fucking face cam in there? I don't know, because it looks really dumb.
Oh yeah, those aren't uploaded by you. That's when we started doing that's when I tried to up the production quality. The production quality, by the way, of this channel is a sine wave. Like,
oh right, we were all submitting, and for whatever reason, I said, okay, well, I guess I'll use Facecam on mine, and neither of you stopped me. So it cuts from two people's perspectives where there is no face cam to a perspective where there is face cam. And YouTube, being YouTube, is always looking for a face to put in thumbnails because YouTube wants faces in thumbnails. And it keeps finding my face in a bunch of videos. So it's like here.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's actually in the Bellsprout video where it gave us one of the great moments. Where you're talking about like shock jocks for some reason. You say like, we were talking about getting a soundboard for the Discord. Because this was before they added soundboards.
So I was bringing up the old terrible radio host who would like bring up clips from fucking
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, the Vietnamese prostitute.
Yeah, and then you said the quote and I said that it's more like Jar Jar.
Yeah, when you hear the voice clip itself, it doesn't sound like Jar Jar. It's audibly a woman, but nonetheless, yes, removed from hearing that specific voice line, it does sound like a Jar Jar line. And that's why when Phantom Menace came out, people were saying Jar Jar was racist.
Yeah. And then like I don't even remember what I say. Like I do the line I think in a Jar Jar voice, but I don't, or something else. I don't know. But like one of us, either me or you, I forget. But like one of us mentions that it conjures up an image of Jar Jar try humping an ATST, like the leg of an ATST. But this is I believe after you like do the like you throw your head back so hard that you nearly fall off of the chair, and then you just flip off the camera with both of your hands.
That sounds right. That sounds like something I would have done with the face cam. Yes.
But yeah, I remember that part of that video. I think it's the Bellsprout Weeping Bell one.
Oh boy. Oh, and then we get a big old spurt of Terraria and Smite. Holy shit.
I like how we got a grand return video for Smite, which is labeled as part 2, because as much as we played Smite back in the day, we didn't record and or upload a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a lot of time we spent together playing that game. And then we have our grand return, which for us is a very grand return, but for like anybody who actually paid attention to the channel, it's like, yeah, they play this one, so what? What's the big deal?
Yeah. Oh, there's a part 2. Celebrations?
Break out the champagne.
I gotta mention, this is probably one of my favorite titles for no real reason other than I find it vaguely amusing. This Strider video that is labeled Wahoo in Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ratchet and Clank series, which I wasn't around there for it at the time, and apparently now large stretches of it I can't go back and see. Is that right?
That is correct.
I might be able to smuggle Ratchet and Clank out to you specifically, but not to the viewers. No.
No, I do not intend to devote the time to watching all that. Holy shit. Left 4 Dead 2, which that one was pretty fun, but Left 4 Dead is the kind of game that by nature it doesn't really draw you back to it because there's no progression. It's just a game you pop in, you play, and you have fun, and when you quit the game, you're in the same place you were when you started the game to begin with.
Yeah, that's the chill, casual talk with your friends while you slaughter zombies game.
Oh yeah, unless you're playing on versus mode, at which point it becomes a very different game.
This is true.
Best of 2018 in the year of our Lord 2021.
Yes, because we didn't do best ofs in 2018, and I went, whatever, fuck it. It's been 2 years. It's been a whatchamacallit, it's been a mainstay of the channel. I might as well go back and edit that.
I love that in the number 2 you can see Jackie Bryant, but then in the number 1 you can just see at the top, ever so slightly cut off, fuck.
Yeah. That's on purpose. I always try to make it so there's a collage under the numbers, and you know the gradient hides the collage a lot. I mean, if we enlarge the image, you would see the collage in all of them more or less. But yeah, I tried to make it so there's plot relevant things to the channel in the numbers that are clear to see. Like if we go back to 2019, I want to say, if we go back to that one, then one of the highlighted things is I'm too sad to run, or too unhappy to run.
Yeah.
Things like that.
It reminds me of the old channel header, where it was FOS, and the F, like the background, was oh boy, oh boy, oh boy,
yeah.
oh boy. The O background was oh lordy, oh lordy, oh lordy, oh lordy. And the S background was oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh shit.
You know, I was gonna say, oh yeah, because that was before I started cussing like a sailor, but like, no, I still say, oh boy. That's the thing that stuck around.
Yeah.
I just say bloody less. Because I used it just to the fucking they take the place of fuck. Point made.
Yeah. Oh shit. Why is there a character in Strider who's named Tong Poo?
The Pooh sisters. There's three of them. They're
Oh Lord.
yeah, they're the sub bosses in all of the Strider games. Some of them. There's also a guy named Solo. He's not Han. He's just Solo.
Nor is he Sokoa?
No.
He was simply
Okay.
alone.
Oh God, let's not talk about that fucking retcon. Anyways, casual journalist gameplay, Ratchet and Clank.
That's one of my favorite bits on the channel, bar none.
For that.
Explain.
So, I don't even remember the exact context of it. It was I was doing. This is still at the beginning of Ratchet and Clank. I'm doing the like platforming thing where like I'm just moving from one building to the other at the beginning of the game. Before they get Clank into the team or whatever the hell happens in the remake of Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
And I think I miss a jump like 3 times or whatever. And I make a joke about, being a journalist because I make reviews, which technically that makes me as much of a journalist as half of games journalism, but
Yeah.
So I make that joke. And then Pink pointed out, I forget what it was, but Pink says something that triggers me, I guess. Like, it didn't make me angry or anything, but I just went, okay, this is a bit now. And I stopped the gameplay. Because I was streaming to Pink. I stopped the gameplay. I go into OBS. I put a text layer on top of the game thing. And just write out, because Pink is the one who came up with the phrase casual journalist gameplay. I remember that. So I just typed that in. And then I put it down on the bottom left corner of the screen. It looked like one of those, like, in trailers when they write out game footage not final, game in development.
Yeah.
So it looked like I just wrote that out, but it's a casual journalist gameplay. Like, don't expect too much.
Yeah.
The thing is, I still have that text file. It's still in OBS. I can turn it on whenever. I haven't in years.
That's a pretty great thing. I gotta also shout out this Ratchet and Clank episode title though.
Yeah.
Plart Bart Mart Cart.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I'm also kind of in favor of Super Met Ninja. Which I forget if that was the episode where I say that Strider should start chain smoking cigarettes like Mega Man.
What?
Yeah. Do you want to explain?
No.
All right.
Street Fighter 3 and then Street Fighter Alpha 3. Holy shit. Before we introduced Pink to either of them.
Yeah.
One of these games has Cammy. Do you remember which one, Pink?
No, I do not. I
All
just know the
right.
one that doesn't have it or have her is inferior.
Well, that one does have Elena, though.
Why would they do this to me?
They had to wait a few more years before they'd introduce the 2 games that have both Cammy and Elena together.
This is messed up. They were sitting
After
on
mine,
money and they
Elena's
just didn't
next.
want it.
Yeah. I love with the Left 4 Dead videos that there's one thumbnail that is okay. You know what? We'll get there in a moment. So, Devolution can't draw themselves as a group. I love this shot of my fucked up, half-finished drawing of myself. We're like, because I've not colored in my hair, it looks like I'm some kind of horrible King the Conqueror monster.
Yeah.
That interesting Batman logo I put on my shirt, part because I was just You can see in the face cam, I'm actually wearing that shirt. So I was like, whatever, I'll just draw the shirt on me in the drawing that I'm wearing in real life right now. Plus, I didn't want to be too associated with the Punisher shirt always on because I was like, that's a little bit. Look, I like ripping off as your best friends as much as the next guy, but that's a little too close to just being a Matt ripoff. But then there's the Left 4 Dead thumbnails. And I have to highlight the difference between the thumbnail that's up above, if you smell what the jug of rock is cooking, there's some light modding going on in terms of Zoe is there, but she's still standard Left 4 Dead Zoe, but now she's got a Santa Claus hat. Was this my recording or was this Pink's? Because I can't. Pink seems more the type to just go, yeah, you know what, Zoe's hot. I'll just keep her, but with the Santa Claus hat on. But then if you look at the next to the table that Bill's standing on in the thumbnail, you can see Mike the Rat Guy's name hovering above a tiny lawn gnome. And the contrast between that and the next, just down the page, Goofy jumps out the window, Left 4 Dead 2 Part 5, where it is now visibly from Addie's perspective.
Yeah.
That's just how Addie sees the world.
I remember, I think I replaced Coach with Big the Cat. And
yes, you did.
And I think Mike
Nick has been replaced with Nick from fucking Zootopia.
Yeah. So he hasn't been replaced, is what you're saying.
Rochelle, I can only imagine it's like Crystal from Star Fox Adventure.
No, I think Rochelle was. I think either Rochelle wasn't replaced or Rochelle was like oh fuck, what's her name? Diddy's girlfriend, Diddy Kong.
Oh God.
Because I know that the tank for me, the tank and hunter for me were Donkey and Diddy. So
the jockey.
The jockey.
Which for the longest time, I'm sure it's different now, but for the longest time, the only jockey model replacement on the Steam Workshop was fucking Diddy Kong. It was real goofy because I remember I would have Diddy Kong there, but the only voice replacement for the jockey was not Diddy Kong. It was Butthead from Beavis and Butthead.
Nice.
Or excuse me, Beavis, actually. So I'd be getting attacked by Diddy Kong in the game, and I'm just hearing bunga hole.
Wait a fucking second, was Rochelle replaced by Junkrat?
That would have been weird, because you didn't replace the voice, so it'd be Junkrat, but he's voiced by a black woman now.
Yes, Rochelle might have been Junkrat.
Why was that a mod?
I don't know.
I like it. Okay, I've got an idea in my head. There's some Left 4 Dead modders put together themed packs. Like, oh, here's the Resident Evil pack. It replaces Coach with Chris, Nick with Leon, Rochelle with Jill. I'm imagining in my head someone made a themed pack around the Junkertown residents for Left 4 Dead. Okay, we've replaced Nick with we've replaced Coach with Roadhog. We replaced Rochelle with Junkrat. We replaced Nick with Junker Queen.
Shit. I think actually I think Rochelle was replaced by Candy Kong, or what's her name from Crash Bandicoot. I can't tell. All I can tell.
Either one of the ridiculously, stupidly anthropomorphized characters who look hideous in their game because no one else is so anthropomorphized.
Yes, I can't tell which one it is because apparently I was playing as Rochelle, and so we don't get to see their model. I only see orange arms, which could be either of them.
Yeah. Oh shit.
But yeah, also so one of those guys was replaced by Goofy, and it genuinely looked like the reason that it's titled Goofy jumps out the window is it genuinely looked like the way the zombies lined up. It looked like Goofy. We caught Goofy cheating, and he just flings himself out of the window.
Yeah. Well, like, Goofy's wife is dead by the time of most of the Disney cartoons or something like that.
I don't know. I don't think she exists.
He's cheating on the ghost of his wife.
Yeah.
Okay, Addie and Pink can't draw numerous things. Boy, is that a title.
Yeah.
I would imagine, yes, there are several things you guys can't draw. It just seems mathematically improbable that you guys are capable of drawing everything. But then the next Addie and Pink can't draw, repackaged WCW wrestlers. Is that not just Akuma?
No, that's me trying to draw Glacier. And I forget what gimmick I tried giving him. Yeah. Like I think in his neck that's supposed to be Lei. And that's supposed to be a Hawaiian shirt, but I forget what the fuck his gimmick was supposed to be.
Why is his hair on fire?
It's not colored in.
Fucking enormous eyebrows. He looked pissed.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be repackaged. He was perfect the way he was.
He loved being Glacier.
And that's the thing. I think what we went with is that they have to keep the name, but we can repackage them any other way that makes sense with the name.
So did you make Glacier after global warming?
I think like I'm trying to remember, but I think my idea was that he'd be a surfer dude and he's Glacier because he's cool.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's genius.
Oh shit. There. Okay, so
Yeah, by the way, before Glacier became a surfer bro, I also did my one and only speedrun, which as far as I know is still technically the world record holder. I just never submitted it. Like, technically, well, here's the thing, I didn't submit it because there were a lot of recording issues during the recording, and I just went, fuck it, you know?
Yeah.
But, technically, as far as I know, no one else has run Strider on the hardest difficulty on PS4 and gotten a better time. As far as I know.
Shit.
Yeah.
You did that in 5 hours. Was I there with you for that?
Yes.
Impressive.
Like, we did the entire Strider series as just basically me getting ready for the run. And then during the run, I remember some like horrible things happened that would have derailed the run, and I somehow made them into time skips. And also the joke was that I didn't even actually like try to learn Speedrunner Attack or whatever. I just did a fast playthrough of the game on the hardest difficulty, more or less.
Yeah.
Because I could remember like watching you do the speed run, but then I look at the time of this video. It's like 4 hours and 58 minutes. I really sat still for that long with nothing to do but talk. It doesn't sound like me.
And still to this day, I remain, it remains. The only other speedrun I'm willing to do is Wetlands Ebony % in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. But if I'm doing that one, then I will actually like sit down and do real speedrun shit. Like, I will actually train. Oh, anyway.
Okay. Blaze Blue lore used confusion. Boy, I bet. So, one of the best thumbnails on the channel ever is the Persona 5 thumbnail.
Ah, yeah?
So when I read it, the music notes are the important part.
Yeah.
Because I am imagining Sojiro saying, "So, you're pussy."
Yeah.
I am reminded of a Steamed Hams edit that is steamed hams, but every time a word gets used for the first time, any future uses of that word are repetitions from that first word. And the issue is nobody in steamed hams says Skinner's name until the musical segment, the little, Skinner and Chalmers musical segment. So from that point forwards, throughout the whole of the actual steamed hams talk, anytime Chalmers says Skinner's name, it gets edited into the musical segment of Skinner.
Yeah.
It's good shit. I remember specifically the delivery I love is Skinner himself saying, oh, no. Patented Skinner burgers.
PM.
What part of Ratchet and Clank PS4 do you fight a big fucking alien brain thing?
That was on the Magma planet.
I've beaten that game like 100%, and I don't remember that.
That's my title.
Lots of people shouldn't play Gilgamesh, I think.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
The Sagat thumbnail.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like the edits people do with the Chad face.
I don't remember what I edited, but one of these things that I don't know what it was supposed to say, but it says stinky.
Yeah, right. Stinky, you're right.
Yeah.
Complete with Sagat making a face that looks like it's a meme, where then the caption is, "Well, I just shit in the punch bowl."
Yeah.
Like, the great thing is, in Street Fighter lore, Sagat's a chill dude and a neat anti-hero. Nonetheless, because of those videos, the perception on the channel of Sagat is some kind of shitty, stinky menace.
Yeah. Like the perception of Sagat is Adon.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, Neo for Halloween 2021.
Oh, yeah.
Was that the one we did co-op?
No. But maybe, actually. I forget, because I did Neo with Pink as well. I don't know if
That's
it's this
probably
one.
it, because I'm noticing that like almost all the Halloween videos that fucking year are you and Pink, and I'm not there.
Yeah.
Because Hollow Knight, I'm not there for that one. Control, I'm not there for that one. Dead by Daylight, I have no clue. There are 8 million of those.
Like, if memory serves, this was the Hollow Week where you decided that you were too good for this shit anymore. It's not worth your time.
There were definitely some Hollow Weeks there where we were struggling to come up with videos.
But yeah, Hollow Knight
was
was...
Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, Hollow Knight was great because we recorded that video, no problems, and then I go back and there's no game audio whatsoever. And I went, fucking fantastic. And the thing is, OBS was telling me that it was picking up audio. The video was, if memory serves, recorded in two halves, which would, if it was a recording issue with the session, then that should have refreshed. It should have been fixed. So I don't know what happened there. It was cursed. Oh wait, no, that's the thing. When I checked the video, the raw footage, there was game audio. OBS said there was game audio. I put it into Premiere, and there was game audio. And I rendered the video. I exported the video, and there was no game audio.
Ow!
And I re-rendered the video like 3 times. I made sure that the audio wasn't muted or whatever, because that can happen sometimes. Sometimes you just forget it on mute. But no, it was fine in everywhere else. But in the finished video, there was no audio.
Oof.
But yeah, Dead by Daylight, I think this is when like this was after y'all started playing it, but this was before I forced myself into the scene, and before I went, I don't want to play Dead by Daylight anymore.
Right.
Like it was definitely before that.
Yeah. This was
You know,
This
the
was
funniest
like
the funniest bit
kind
about
of starting to be the
Yeah.
last batch of videos before he who shall not be named was getting involved.
yeah. And like
Yeah.
you know, the funniest thing about Dead by Daylight for me is that I remember seeing that Pyramid Head was on sale for $1, and I had $1 on my account, and I said I will buy Pyramid Head to ensure we never play Dead by Daylight together again, and we have yet to play Dead by Daylight together again.
This is very true.
Because as I'm finding, if I willingly spend money on a multiplayer game, then we will just not play it to make sure that it's wasted money.
Yeah, yeah. I hundreds of hours of Smite with me not owning the God Pass. I buy the God Pass. We play like one more session after that. It's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, otherwise, I'd say we had some good videos. Because like Control is a classic in my opinion. Like it's Pink and I just fucking shitting on the game, but still the bugs that were there. Because like the game was running bad and it was buggy.
Mm-hmm.
And so you know, and this is disregarding the like boring gameplay loop that it has, or the fact that it redacts like 90% of the information that would make it interesting. So, you know, it was just a bunch of it was a bunch of nothing, and then sometimes we'd get something like when Pink noticed that one of the NPCs says Alpheus for no reason, or the time we climbed like the thumbnail actually of this video, the time we climbed on the hat rack accidentally.
Yep. Yeah.
Or the time I tried to run into a base, like one of those bunkers, to keep me from dying because of the enemies, and I run into the bunker, and the bunker has the juice that hurts you in it. It's covered in it. That was also great.
Oh,
Yeah. And Vampire was a game that was on PS Plus, if memory serves. That's mainly why we recorded it. It's you know, it's Halloween themed because vampires, and also I have access to it, so whatever, we can record it. I think that's one of the times Pink has been the most angry on recording.
I have
Was
no
he the
recollection
one
of that.
playing?
Like not seething anger, but like vocal anger, I mean. But Pink, remember this is the game where we play as a doctor, and you walk up to a guy with a gunshot wound, and he just starts fucking handling him all over. Oh no, not even that. He walks up to the guy. The guy is lying on his stomach. He walks up to the guy. He just crouches down and goes, "Yep, he's dead."
Oh, it doesn't check the pulse, doesn't do
Yeah.
anything medical, doesn't. Yeah.
Like you spend the entire cutscene yelling SS, Doctor SS.
Well, he's a vampire. He's saving that snack for later.
And then yeah, Pink playing Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh boy.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah. And let's see. We don't have many topics. Fighting games are episode 29. Well, boys, that one's going on for a while longer. Find some.
Yeah. I think this is.
Well, I've only just now noticed that the Dead by Daylight thumbnail we used for a bunch of episodes has David simultaneously pouring loads of blood out of his mouth, but he's also got a cigarette in his mouth that he's managing to hold on to.
Yeah.
For dear life.
Also, if you look at the top, the person being killed, the person playing David is Mike.
Yep.
Of course. There you go. That's Dead by Daylight summarized.
The reason we don't use this thumbnail anymore or we didn't use this thumbnail anymore for Dead by Daylight is because I lost the picture. I had the base because whenever I make these thumbnails for series, I actually like save a base file of just like, all right, here's the entire thumbnail made. I just need to change the number. I had that saved.
Yeah.
I had that saved. I had the picture separately saved. Both of them gone. Like we took a break from that by Daylight, and once we came back, it was fucking nowhere to be found. I spent, I want to say, 3 days looking for it, and then eventually I went, whatever, fuck it, and I just put it so it's I made it so it was an image for the from the current video at the time, which was 4 keys, I want to say.
Yeah. Fucking 4 keys.
Yeah.
What is with these podcast titles? Italian's dead and loving it. Pink's dead and hating it.
I think I did that on purpose.
Okay.
Because if memory serves, Italian's dead and loving it is I just beat Shadow of War, and we talked about that on the podcast. And then Pink's dead and hating it is because Pink had internet issues.
I see.
That makes sense.
Why is Ratchet's hoverboarding bardcore?
Oh, because we talk about bardcore music during that video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Game Awards 2021. Was there any really noteworthy reveals that year?
I don't know.
I wasn't there.
I'll click on it and see.
Is this the video with the Alex Pissometer?
The what now?
Did I never tell you about that? There was in one of these award videos. I forget which one. There's an Alex Pissometer because I forget if it was just like I forget if it was the more you talked about going to take a piss, or if every time you left to take a piss, it would fill up.
I'm not seeing a pissometer in this video.
Okay, then it's another one.
Let's see. Sonic Frontiers apparently was revealed here.
Ah.
Among Us VR.
Apparently, the key moments are Outer Wilds, Sonic, Keanu Reeves.
Oh god,
according
what
to
was the
YouTube.
game? What was the Battle Royale wrestling game that like failed within a year?
Rumbleverse or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rumbleverse.
Persona.
Okay, yeah, this was a really underwhelming Game Awards.
I'm seeing Persona 4 stuff.
Yeah, Persona 4
All
Arena's PC port was revealed.
Oh, yeah.
Which we did, in fact, pick up and play, and I was not allowed to play Kanji after that.
I mean, it was a combination of Kanji and also we didn't pick up and play. You picked it up and we played it through Steam SharePlay, which means that we all get input delay and you don't.
That is also true. Soon played that with us, though. Did he play through input delay? Yeah,
Yes.
I guess he did, because we were doing Fire Pro in similar fashion later on, and he was there for that.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank Casual Journey's Death Reel.
Yeah. That's one of the highest watched videos in the series, and I don't know why.
Well, it makes it sound like you're killing journalists. You've just had enough of them, and you've started hunting them like fucking animals.
We no longer support freedom of the press.
Oh shit!
I like how the casual journalist death reel video is also right adjacent with our best of 2021.
Yeah.
They kind of go hand in hand.
Which has very prominently on the thumbnail, casual journalist gamer gameplay. There you go.
What can I say? It was one of the highlights of the year.
And then we've got a string of moments that I feel are some of the highlights of the channel altogether. Of the Fallout New Vegas video, where that one was a fucking winner in several ways than one. Just the thumbnail alone is amazing.
I love that thumbnail. It's beautiful.
You've heard about Johnny Guitar. Here's Johnny Longleg.
Yeah.
Crazy shit happens in the Mojave, brother.
And
then Christmas Boat.
Y'all can't imagine the amount of fucking work it took to make that Christmas tree not look photoshopped in.
Oh Lord, for a second I was like, is that Black Mountain? But I was like, no, Black Mountain doesn't have Christmas bottles on it.
Yeah.
Oh, the Christmas boat. That might be. Who is that? The dumbest thing any of us have done on recording, Addy?
Yeah. Perhaps.
It's not the dumbest thing any of us have said, because Lord knows each of us have said some pretty dumb things. But for dumbness, like it's what gets me. 15 minutes. How did we not see the light in 15 minutes?
I don't know.
Because it's 15 minutes, 50 seconds. 50 seconds is the amount of time that ordinarily takes to cross the lake when you see the light. So odds are it was more or less the 15-minute mark where I looked it up and was like, oh, just go to the light. We're idiots.
I just had an idea.
What's up?
Fuck it. I have the original PlayStation 2 version of Silent Hill 2. I can play the game up until the boat ride. And then we could genuinely just do like a podcast or whatever while we're on the boat. Like just make a special episode of something, or like, you know, just make a video where we're just on the fucking boat.
You hold on to that thought. I'll pick up the Silent Hill 2 remake probably later, like around Christmas or like early next year. I'll get to the boat part of remake. And then we like fucking overlap them.
All right.
Pink doesn't have to be there. It'll be the boat-a-thon. Addie's favorite.
Yeah.
He loves the sailing. And I'll say at the start, this was your idea.
Yeah. Because like, see, I was gonna say like we could play through Silent Hill 2 again because it's the actual like the good version, and so it would probably be different. But at the same time, like, you know, time,
and like really honestly, like the remaster was bad, but it wasn't so atrociously bad that playing the original is like a whole new world.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, the fog now actually covers up with the monsters to add more anxiety. There's way less graphical bugs. The voice act, you don't have the ability to turn on Troy Baker.
Yeah. But by the way, I also have the fucking the Xbox version.
Oh Lord.
I just remembered. And we still have to do Born from a Fish sometime.
Oh Jesus. And then we get Peter Parker quick change artist.
Yeah. That
was so perfect a moment.
Like yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You were actually there for it.
I mean, for me, I know for a fact that when we just talked about playing Spider-Man on the PS4, like when Pink and I talked about it, and Pink like, yeah, we should do a series where I watch you play Spider-Man because, you know, PlayStation won't be porting it to PC anytime soon, and yeah.
Whoops.
But yeah, so we talked about that. I know that I played through the game, or I think I opened up my latest save, which was already completed, or which has already completed the game, and I went into the underpants outfit because I went. Pink does not know that this exists, but once he knows that it exists, he'll want it. Then we don't start recording the series for another 4 months. something like that. And
so you forgot.
yes, I completely forgot that. I remembered that I wanted to do it, but even in the clip, I think, like even in the best of video, in the clip, you can hear me say, like, I don't think I did it, but there is a way that you can get an outfit where you're in your underpants and you can just swing around New York in that. And that's when Peter jumps through the window and we load in his actual in-game model instead of the cutscene model. That's used twice in the game, by the way. And then we
I'm
have the
now
thumbnail.
watching the video. If you're watching this video, drop whatever you're doing right now and look up Spider-Man PS4 Episode 1.
Yeah.
It's the joy not just of that, but then immediately jumping to Kingpin and his goons are being assaulted by a nudist.
Yeah.
He swings in. I don't know what my reaction would be as a Kingpin goon. Jesus Christ. That Gardic phone, which the title, boy, I wonder who wrote that title. Or rather, who wrote the prompt that was made into that title.
Yeah.
The best was yet to come, though.
I also
And
like
then-
I also like the name of the second Spider-Man video, because I remember the conversation. I decided that actually since Spider-Man is all covered up, that it could be sweet Steve Rogers.
That's true. Remember that part where Steve Rogers busted his dick out?
Yeah.
I do. Shit. Yeah, and then the whole world had to depend on Addy to successfully bring the year of 2021 to an end.
Yeah. Sagat is not in Street Fighter 6 because I killed him. It's canon.
What'll you do when they add Sagat?
I don't know. Like the thing is,
This isn't the Sagat from the original. Hold on, this is Kuai Liang.
Yeah. What's the Thai version of Kuai Liang? What's the closest Thai name?
Oh, I don't know any Thai names. Fuck that.
Yeah. I think even in the video we make this joke though of like, you know, the Sagat in the later games. That's not this Sagat. That's not Street Fighter 1 Sagat. That's like the other guy, because modern Sagat doesn't have his kneecaps on his shins.
That's true. He doesn't have that shit-eating smile either.
Yeah. Although he might with game face.
He might. Yeah, after they gave Akuma that horrific demon smile, all bets were off.
Yeah.
Oh man, the Sagat going forwards is just shaved Aeon.
Yeah. Like unironically, I believe that this is this Sagat video and the full stream of it, even more so, is genuinely the hardest I've been angry, because you saw me go through all of the stages of, like, you know, first I'm not angry, then we reach the middle point and I'm starting to get a bit pissed, you know, but I'm complaining mostly, like I'm just being a bitch about it. Then I shut the fuck up. And then eventually,
it was a rough session.
Yeah. And then eventually,
that game sucks.
Yes. Eventually, I think it circled back around to where when I beat Sagat, I just started fucking yelling. But yeah. That's probably the last video, considering the title.
Oh yeah, it is. I've already opened Overwatch.
Oh, alright.
Addy, say bye.
I'm cutting carrots.
Oh no. Goddamn Overwatch turned off my VSync again. I'm gonna help myself to a little bit of little chili lime.
Alright, bye.
Tortilla chip. Oh, I thought the recording was done.